The English language spoken by millions across the globe is a fascinating mosaic of accent and dialect that reflect the rich cultural and historical diversity of its speakers. Understanding the nuances between accents and dialect is essential for appreciating this linguistic diversity. Additionally, the difference between American and British English highlight how geographical separation and cultural evolution shape language. This essay delves into the distinction between accent and dialect, reason for the abundance of English dialects and accents, and a specific variation between American and British English. Accents and dialects are fundamental components of language variation but represent different aspects. An accent refers to variation in pronunciation focusing on how words sound. It is often a marker of geographical or social identity, revealing where a person is from or their social background. For instance, a person from Texas and another from New York will speak English with different accents, reflecting their regional identities. In contrast, a dialect encompasses a broader range of linguistic features, including vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. It is a variety of language that differs systematically from other varieties. For example, British English and American English are distinct dialects of the same language. They not only have different pronunciations, but also different words for the same objects and different grammatical structures. The proliferation of English dialects and accents can be attributed to several factors. Number one, historical expansion. The spread of the British Empire introduced English to various parts of the world, where it mingled with local language and cultures, creating new dialects. Number two, geographical separation. Isolation of speech communities led to the development of unique linguistic features. For instance, Australian English evolved differently from British English due to geographical distance. Number three, social factors. Class, ethnicity, and education level contribute to language variation. Social stratification within communities often results in distinct linguistic patterns. Number four, cultural influences. The adoption of loanwords and phrases from other languages due to trade, migration, and cultural exchange enrich dialects and accents. American and British English, while mutually intelligible, exhibit notable differences in spelling, vocabulary, and grammar. Spelling. American English simplifies many British spellings. For example, includes color and British color. British English retains more traditional spelling that reflect the language history and etymology. Vocabulary. American English uses terms like apartment and British use flat. American English use truck and British use lorry. And American English use cookie and British use biscuit. British English employs different terms for the same concepts reflecting cultural differences. Grammar. American English tends to use the simple past tense more frequently. British English often prefers the present perfect tense in contexts where American use the simple past. Additionally, British English retains some grammatical forms that are less common in American English, such as shall for future intentions. The distinctions between accents and dialect in English underscore the language's incredible diversity and adaptability, while accents highlight regional and social identity throughout pronunciation. Dialects encompass a broader linguistic range, including vocabulary and grammar. The multitude of English dialects and accents results from historical, geographical, social, and cultural factors. Specifically, American and British English illustrate how geographical separation and cultural evolution can lead to significant linguistic difference. Embracing these variations enrich our understanding and appreciation of English as a global language, fostering better communication and cultural exchange.